So here we are. We are at AC Goatham for Carol's Workers' Summit. I think it's going to go one of two ways. I hope it goes really well. I think it will do. It should be very interesting. Let's see what everyone thinks. Hello, madam. Why are we here?
We're here to discuss seasonal agricultural workers, Max.
Which is a hugely important issue. Why?
It's really important. It's a really important issue because if we don't have seasonal workers picking and harvesting our fruit, we won't have any fresh fruit and vegetables that are British origin to sell to the UK consumer.
Okay, and why have you taken this upon yourself, for you and your business, to organise this?
Because we believe that the government and the trade associations and lobbyists are unable to discuss the elephant in the room, which is immigration and the fact that we need seasonal workers for only 12 weeks, for example, within our business, picking apples and pears. We cannot, all of the businesses that are here are all experiencing issues with trying to recruit local or UK national citizens to come and pick and harvest our fruit and vegetables. And we need a good quality supply of seasonal workers, be it for 12 weeks, be it for 3 months, or 4 months.
So you've taken it upon yourself that to get some of the biggest names in the industry of growers here,
yeah,
without trade associations or lobbyists, or just to have a roundtable conversation behind closed doors, just to see what everyone thinks.
That's correct.
Okay.
We were sitting here as a business supplying quite a large number of British apples and pears, and wondering what's going to happen come August next year when we have no seasonal workers to pick our fruit. And we thought to ourselves, are we the only ones thinking this as growers? Are there other growers in the UK that are facing similar issues and similar problems and similar concerns, more to the point? Should we have a nice discussion about it? Which is where we are now, is having a discussion about it.
Okay, so let's have that discussion. If it's okay, let's catch up after it, see what your thoughts are.
Brilliant, that'd be fantastic, Max.
Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
That we want a bespoke arrangement on goods which recognises the peculiar, frankly, geographic economic entity that is the United Kingdom. We are, and I hadn't quite understood the full extent of this, but if you look at the UK and you look at how we trade in goods, we're particularly reliant on the Dover-Calais crossing. And that's one of the reasons why, and there's been a lot of controversy about this, but one of the reasons why we've wanted to make sure that we have a specific and very proximate relationship with the EU to ensure frictionless trade at the border, particularly for just-in-time manufacturing goods, whether it's pharmaceutical goods or perishable goods like food. I don't think it's a question so much of the risk of major shortages, but I think probably the average consumer might not be aware of the full extent to which the choice of goods that we have in the stores are dependent on one or two very specific trade routes.
No, because that's a directional mic.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, and if you look down that barrel, you can see 10,000 people down there. Really?
Hello.
So that was a very, very interesting hour and a half. Obviously, a lot of it is on Chatham House rules.
Fruit.
I've got the wrong fruit?
Yes.
Well, what's the wrong?
Sprayburn.
Well, what fruit should I have?
The raw gala.
Well, where's the raw gala? Get me some raw gala. You can't get stuff these days. And here comes Carol with some royal gala. Ross is about to go bowling.
Great.
What's Ross doing over there? Oh, that's what he's doing. Right, you're back.
Yes,
you're back in the room.
Yes,
okay. So, can we start again?
Yes, you can.
So, really, remember to look down the camera.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Hello. I was gazing into your eyes.
Yeah. No, you're gazing down. Yeah, where's my box?
Your 13-year-old is going to
Harry?
edit this, yes.
No, he's not. He loves all the funny. So, what are they?
Raw Gala.
Okay,
British Raw Gala, the best.
Who grows
raw
those?
Gala. Goathams grow them.
Whoa! Okay, come on, seriously. really interesting meeting. What were the takeaways from you without breaking any?
Yeah, bearing in mind we were under Chatham House rules. I think that, I suppose we don't know, but actually, out of all of it, it wasn't really, it's quite good we've not come up with any solutions except for the fact that we all agreed as significant and businesses within the industry called horticulture that actually we should be talking more about common issues that we actually have, and that this actually might be the start of something very good where we could meet up on a regular basis to talk about.
Yeah, and it feels, so I'm looking at it a slightly neutral point of view, having helped you chair it, for want of a better expression.
Thank you, by the way.
No, that's fine. That there's a feeling of a slight lack of representation of horticulture, I feel, from that, and it needs to be put over to not only lobbying bodies, but here we go again, Joe Public, so that they have a better understanding as to where that comes from.
Or Joanne Public.
And how this has grown for Joanne Public, so that they, it's sort of a bit like Pester Power, so that they are then influencing the market. So that is then helping the situation that we're all worried about in the way of seasonal labour.
Yeah. I think we as an industry, as a horticultural industry, specifically, is that actually we do have some common things that we're challenged with, and that by talking about this, we actually could come up with solutions.
Yeah, agreed.
Yes.
So, very positive. Let's see what comes of it.
Yes. But as regards to Brexit, I think wait and see.
Yeah, well done. Pooh! So really interesting meeting. Just to wrap up, we got some fascinating new roles in on a commercial or a technical basis. Thank you very much, Carol. If you'd like to look at our website, www.redfoxexecutive.com, love to hear from you. We got a couple of other big opportunities that were due to come live in the next couple of weeks. So if you want to get ahead of the game, feel free to email me or the rest of the team, or just give us a buzz so you can talk it through. Thank you very much. See you next time. All the best.